All right, guys, just wanted to do a quick update for Avarice. I have a couple of stakes here, both on the BNB side and the BUSD side that I'm going to withdraw. And yeah, just give you my thoughts on the platform. Now, of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Definitely not giving you financial advice. If you want financial advice, you should seek out a licensed professional. I'm simply showing you what I'm doing on a daily basis to stack crypto, jumping into some of these different platforms. Um, yeah, so if you're going to get into any of this stuff, again, do your own research, only put in what you can afford to lose. And yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So on the BNB side, I have a stake here that was completed. Actually, it was completed a couple of days ago. I haven't even checked. I haven't checked on this platform in a couple of days. But yeah, let me go ahead and collect this 2.711 BNB. And then I'll restake. I have almost 250,000 tokens that I'll get released back into my wallet, as you can see, and I'll restake those tokens. It is day 53, as you can see here at the top of the corner here. So day 53 ends in 21 hours. So essentially tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern, it'll be day 54. As you can see here, day 54, these tokens will get released. Not these tokens, these BNB dividends will get released, and I can collect them, and then I'll have access to these tokens as well, and I'll go ahead and restake those tokens. So let me refresh this just to make sure I've collected here. Okay. So yeah, these the 3.179 BNB. It'll probably be around maybe 3.25 BNB by tomorrow night. I'll be able to collect those divs, and I'll restake the 353,000 tokens again. Okay, because what else is there to do? There's no there's no real other option but to restake these tokens, right? So here we have 249,330. I'll go ahead and restake these tokens. And then we'll take a quick look at the BUSD side. Now my day one stake is up. I can go ahead and collect those dividends and then restake those tokens on the BUSD side. But yeah, just to final thoughts on the BNB side, the platform is working, right? Are the stakes paying out 30%, 40% a day like they used to? Of course not. But the platform is working. It's still kicking out dividends. Um, as long as you're staked, you will ROI. It just might take you a little bit longer than people who were getting 40% and 30% and 20% a day back in the early days. Okay. Um, so, as you can see here, I'm still looking to collect on some of these dividends. I have a bunch of tokens that I'm still restaking. So, I'm still running with this platform. Onto the BUSD side. Okay. So you can see here I have two stakes here. I have one that's 35,500 BUSD and then 272 BUSD. So if you add that up, what is that? 35,700 plus the two BNB I took out. It's probably a $36,000 withdrawal here from Avarice tonight. Um, but yeah, we're going to continue to restake, and hopefully we'll see the lobby pick up. But again, we're kind of just waiting to see what happens here. Um, what are my thoughts on the BUSD side? Basically the same as the BNB. I mean, the platform is working. I mean, you're not going to make 20, 30, 40% a day on these stakes anymore. But it's still kicking out dividends, right? It's still pretty competitive. A lot of times we get spoiled by the early days of Avarice when it was paying out 40% a day. That when it's kicking out 1% a day or 1.5% a day or 2% a day, people are upset with that. When you look at other platforms, I mean, that's what they're paying out, like 1% a day, right? um so yeah, again, we'll keep you updated on this um as we move forward, but I'm going to go ahead and collect this 35,500 dividend and this 272 BUSD dividend. 1 second here. Let me just double check my wallet. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to make sure my wallet was all set. So I'm going to go ahead and collect the token and dividends to my wallet. All right. Just make sure it went through. All right. These are collected successfully. Let me go ahead and collect these. So there is an option here. It says collect tokens and auto enter divs back into the lobby with a 10% bonus. That is an option if you want to do that. For me, I haven't my rule with these platforms is to always pull out my initial deposit. So before I do any type of compounding or anything like that, or sending dips back into the lobby, I want to make sure I've at least pulled out my initial capital, my initial deposit, my seed capital, if you will. That's just the rule that I have when it comes to these passive platforms. So let me just refresh. All right. You can see here it's in my wallet. 36,000 BUSD is in my wallet right here. So yeah, like I said, the platform is working. They do have mechanics to have it more sustainable. They do have bonuses that they put in place. There's BNB buybacks. I believe they're still doing BNB buybacks. I think they're still doing BUSD buybacks. I got to double check. But overall, when it comes to platforms, it's working. The dev team is they're pretty transparent. They've always done the right thing. They haven't rug pulled or anything like that. What else can you ask for, right? As long as the team isn't rug pulling and the contract, the core of the contract is doing what it's supposed to be doing, which means the lobby is working, the staking protocol is working. Even with the BUSD, the lending is working as well. What else can you ask for? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will give you more updates as we move forward. Once I pulled out my initial deposit, then I can start compounding back into the lobby. But yeah, this is still doing its thing. It's working perfectly fine. And like I said, as always, the core of the contract is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So that being said, guys, follow me for more updates. Follow me on Telegram. I will do updates over there as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the little bell icon. Do your own research. As always, only put in risk capital. And yeah, I'll give you more updates as we move forward if you want to follow me on my journey with Avarice. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.